2 days. Now, if I had a scene where you had 5 police officers sitting over a cup of coffee, you'd have been bored rigid. You know, that's the responsible filmmaker to make sure you're not watching scenes like that.
The reality of the film shows it clear in your face that the only time the police got involved was when they went to the NHS, which is the hospital. When you're on the street and you're going through certain things, you don't get the police involved. The police don't know half of the crimes that are going on. Why are so many murder cases unsolved? When you're on the street, it's you and the street. The police ain't got no say in it. It's a reality thing. And there's a lot of cases that ain't been dealt with.
That's a very good point. I'm going to come to this young lady down here. Get the microphone down here. She's had a hand up raised. It's London. Thank you.
What inspired you to do a movie like this and not like a different genre thing?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why particularly this type of
Very good question. Because I want to do a movie with actual substance, and I want to do something that creates political debate. And this was something that, I mean, the last one we did before, I've been lots of knife crime workshops with it, and talking to a lot of people in prisons who have been through, who have either stabbed people or been stabbed. And so it was really interesting to come to this, because this was a debate that I knew would start rising, because there was a rise in reported female violence. So it felt like the right time to make a movie about this. And it seems quite timely, because as soon as this is out, there's so many government reports on it coming around, all doing the same thing, that hopefully it should do exactly what it's intended to.
The work that I do in the community now with Safe and Sound Youth Project, a lot of girls are going through things that the police don't even know. They're being gang raped. So at the end of the day, having this movie made now is just a stepping stone to kind of start making a difference and kind of start helping these young girls to come forward.
Okay, I'm going to come to this young lady at the front.
Hello? Oh, hi. Right. All I want to know is, obviously acting was really good in that, but how come you never in all these films, they don't seem to ever cast people who actually live in inner city London and actually properly live these kind of lives or whatever? How come you decide not to do that?
Can I, slightly rephrase that. To no fault, first of all, because he obviously cast it, how important was it to get actors and not non-actors? Because that's a good point. You could have cast, completely non-actors. Mostly, though, the main part.
In the other parts as well, firstly, it's really, really important to understand the process. When I cast people from all backgrounds, actors and non-actors. In the end, I cast the best people. They're not even the best actors, but the people, it's a really, really grueling shoot, and I need people that can understand how to do that. So that was my main focus. Nothing else is important. But it's an interesting question.
Yeah, all of us.
I was just going to say that in a film like this, it's important for the actors to just draw from their own personal experiences. So even though we might not be technically living that kind of life, there are experiences that all of us have been through that we did actually draw from in order to create the emotions that our characters need. And I guess that's what it is. That's what we did. That's what we did to try to make characters as true to life as possible. And also, all of us in our younger lives, we have crossed paths with this kind of world. It might not be to certain extremes in film, but I know I have.
Okay. No problem. Do you want to finish up on that one?
Obviously, it would have been an easy option for Noble to say, Tracy, come and take the lead role and just run with it. Improvise, do what you want. The thing is, I'm an ex-gang member, and it's Google me, it's not a lie. Now, would you prefer that someone like me was getting paid to perform in the way that I used to live? Does that make it right? Think about it. I'm getting paid to live on screen how I lived in life. Is that right?
It's authenticity, I think.
Okay. There is one of the actors in there. Now, when the pal came to us, the young people that I work with, they were script readers, and they read the script and they made it real, and they said no. One of the actors in there that come from Peckham is in the film, and he's not an actor. So you can get, there were people in there that are real.
No problem.
Yeah, another important thing is that it's really important that when you're on, sometimes for an actor, it's nice to be on the outside looking in. So you need a kind of emotional barrier. So if I cast real gang members in certain roles, there are certain things they might not be able to perform that's so close to them emotionally that it'd be really difficult for them to do. And it's an emotional film, it's an emotional set. So for me, I wanted an actor that you could step back, say, okay, calm yourself down, relax. It's really difficult if you've got a gang member and playing a gang member who then has to go home to gang members. You know, once again, it's about that level of, it's a level of realness versus the actual person that's making a film like this.
We've got two more questions. One right in the very back. Kathy's got someone there.
Yeah, then when so how was the pre-production and the production experience that?
Yeah. How long did it take to film this, by the way?
It was a 4-week shoot. It was a quick shoot, but it was really, really good momentum on set. The pre-production was great. I mean, Gunslinger were a great company. It was a real, working closely with Jonathan Tracy, sitting down, talking over the script, workshopping the script. So it was a really good experience. It was grueling, but I thought we got something really special out of it.
And post-production, and doing these sort of things, obviously.
Once again, very, very, very quick. But it's all an interesting process because you get to make your film again. There were 3 stages: the writing, directing, and the editing. But in this case, the colour grade, the way we treat the colours of the film was also so instrumental in getting the mood across. So I actually felt like I got to remake it, recut it about 5 times.
So we just got one more question. It's in the middle, about halfway up. Yeah.
Hi, how come you decided to put it Sket when it's got nothing to do with that kind of does that have anything to do with like slides and stuff?
Good question. Bring the other microphone back.
Because it's a word people use to label other people. And that's the whole point of the film. We instantly judge people straight away. And you'll call someone a Sket to slay them, right? And that's what you do, it's an insult. And so what I want to show that all the girls around and all the girls in this film, people might look at them and say they're a Sket. They don't actually know what's going on in their life, they don't actually know why they're there and why it's happening.
And I've got one final question actually, just to sort of sum up. What do you, to everybody, what do you hope that people get from this film? We talked a lot about this. I think every question's been fascinating. Thank you so much. But what do you hope people will get from this film ultimately?
I personally hope that people will begin to understand and sort of take the stigma of girl gangs, and I just hope that people will be educated from it. Do we have any gang members in here? I'm serious. Stand up. Would the gang members stand up? I'm being serious. Anyone who's doing anything, stand up. If you stand up. There's 3 at the back as well. Let's be real, come on. Ladies, I'm sure there's some of you that wait, no? It's not late night, well done. Alright, we've got 3 gang members. 4, we're not sure if you're gang members or not. 6. Oh.
Can be classed as a group of friends. So yeah, I'm a gang member. I've got a group of friends.
What about you guys? I've got something to say in the White House.
We are pushing time, so sorry.
So basically, all it is whoever's here and lives the life and lives on the streets knows what time it is. Obviously, we can't document everything. It's just a message for stay away from that guy. And there's an insight. Girls do get up to these kind of things, and there's reasons behind it. There's only so much we could put in the film, and hopefully there'll be a part 2. And we've taken on board what you said, and we'll probably investigate a bit further.
And therefore, finally,
I have to. The gentleman said, "Whoever hangs around with friends is now classed in the gang." Yes, that's it exactly. And that's the kind of debate we wanted to have with this film. Never once did the girls describe themselves as a gang. Not once. No one else describes them as a gang. The word isn't in, it's not there. But they're just girls who are friends that everyone looking towards it will say they're a gang. And that's the whole point.
well, thank you very much for everybody. One thing just remains to do is for you guys to give these guys a huge round of applause from the back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.